What is Gucci beautiful beings? So I wanted to get on here to give some words of upliftment to the down, to the lonely, to the stuck, or to those that feel like there's a next level to come, but you feel like nothing's changing. Well, I'm here to share something with you. Everyone would consider these times tests. I don't consider them tests. What I would hope that you take from what I'm going to say is that understanding that you're never being tested by God, by the universe. If anything, you're given the opportunity to become more aware and conscious of how you're approaching life and how you're perceiving life is approaching you. So for example, when we are in our happy states, we are on top of the world, we feel like everything's working in our favor. You know, that's when we have our most faith, our most hope, our most belief. But when we are in those states of feeling so lost, so confused, so just like, I don't want to say what's the point, but that energy of like, things don't seem like they're in my control. Well, in those times, those are the easiest ways to get on the path of the past, meaning that we start to go down that road of self-doubt. We start to go down that road of feeling worthless. We start to go down that road to the point we think that we just were thrown on this planet and forgotten, and therefore we're not looked after, we're not loved. And when we think this way, we think the world is against us. So I'm here to share with you. We've been living in that state of rut for quite some time in our collective. And because of this is why states of stress and misery are rising. And it's because we have this perspective of seeing through the lens of, well, I've only was thrown onto this planet, so I have to exist, and nothing works in my favor. So, there's nothing that loves me or works out for me. So I'm going to stay thinking that I have to control everything because this is what I've been told, that my human self is the only thing that's in control. Well, everything that we complain about, everything that we judge, everything that we gossip, what if I told you all of these struggles, all of these trials, all of these challenges were actually part of the plan? What if I told you that everything we consider wrong with the world, bad with the world, it's actually part of the plan? And as the wind starts to and confirm, everything that happens on our journey doesn't make us lost. If anything, it helps us find ourselves. If anything, it helps us find our truth. So what I really want to share with you today through this video that I hope you take out of is that not only that everything is working in your favor, but when you allow yourself to understand that being a victim towards your circumstance does not allow you to see abundance, then you will recognize that you have to take accountability. You have to take charge with how you're thinking, how you're feeling, and what you are doing. Because the only way we can make changes, the only way when we can change the paradigm and the belief that we hold towards feeling stuck, feeling lost, feeling like worthless, is by looking at the struggle itself, looking at the resistance itself, looking at the label that we're labeling itself. If you deem yourself worthless, if you deem yourself lonely, if you deem yourself down, if you deem yourself stuck, what is causing you to believe in that? That's the resistance. And your control is to go within that resistance and try to understand it. So meaning that everything we don't like about the government, everything we don't like about religion, everything we don't like about society, everything we don't like about people, about ourselves, about our job, shit that we just don't fucking like, is actually part of the divine plan to help you remember how to gain your power back, how to reclaim it, how to even trust beyond your own power. And what's the beauty? What's the purpose behind this? What's the purpose of seeing the worst case scenarios, like a hangman moment, the hangman in the tarot? What's the purpose of seeing the opportunity within the chaos? Well, the purpose is realizing that you can create your own peace without needing anything to do that. You know, something's coming up to my mind, and I forgot who told me this story. Oh, it was my friend. It was my friend. She told me that she was studying in school about the Holocaust, and there was this man who knew he was gonna die. He knew he was gonna die, and but when they kept him trapped, you know how the Holocaust story goes. You know, when they kept him trapped, when they kept him bombarded, you know. He told himself that this is not my circumstance. He saw what was going on around him. He saw what he was going through. He saw the torment. He saw the heartache. He saw the pain. He saw the trauma. He saw all the bullshit. But you know what he had the audacity to do? He said, this is not my circumstance. What is my circumstance is how I think. And guess what? He said that the day that he knew he was going to die, get cremated, you know, what they did to people in the Holocaust, he said, that day, I felt so alive. Because he said, there is nothing outside of me that can control how I can feel and how I could think on the inside. My inner world is my sanctuary. My inner world is my power. And no one can take that power from me. No one can take the peace I can create for me through my thoughts, through my emotions, through who I am. When I heard that shit, yo, it warmed my heart. It warmed my heart. I'm getting tears in my eyes as I just remember hearing this, because that right there just says so much about how we really do have more power than we think. We really do have more love than we showcase. We really do have more of a footing in this world than we deem ourselves. We're to a point where we overestimate what we are told and opinions, and we underestimate our own path and trusting in ourselves and our intuition. So the whole point of this video is to remind you that you have the power to see your circumstance and tell yourself this isn't true, because it's not. What is reality really? People think reality is a place that we could touch. What if reality is not what you can touch? Reality is what you can believe in. If you believe this is your circumstance, it will be. But if you believe that your inner world is reflecting to you a different circumstance, then you will start to realize that it's not that the outer world doesn't matter. What matters is that you're starting to emit your own frequency, emit your own truth, emit your own world, hence creating heaven on earth. And that's the whole point. We're here to create heaven on earth. So, beautiful beings, if you feel lost, you feel stuck, you feel betrayed, you feel hurt, you feel like nothing's fucking changing, lean into that discomfort. I tell you guys, lean into that. There is nothing more beautiful on this journey than going on to an adventure of discovering yourself. Trust me, guys, I've traveled so much, and let me tell you, there has never been such an adventure in my life than the one discovering myself. Yeah, I've been to multiple places, and I'm still gonna explore the world, but there is something so beautiful about realizing there is deeper layers to you than you will ever know. And it's beautiful to discover that, because the deeper you know yourself, the deeper you can understand the laws, not the laws, but the deeper you can understand the creation of this world, the deeper you can start understanding the meaning behind every single fucking thing, even that tiny blade of fucking grass, even if it's fake. So just know Your power lies in leaning into the discomfort and labeling how you want to label it. Being aware of how you have labeled it from the construct of your limitations, but giving yourself the permission to say, oh, no more. I know what this is trying to teach me. I know what this is trying to show me. Example. If you feel lost on your path, you feel like you got off track, I'm here to tell you, we never get off track. We never get lost. If anything, we hit dead ends, because dead ends are here to show us there is other avenues to maneuver through the path that you want to take. So really, it's all really a part of your path. It's all really part of your journey. It's all really part of your remembrance. So, you guys, don't take shit too seriously. This life is temporary. Yeah, get your bills paid. Take care of your responsibilities. But remember that at the end of the day, that when you go to bed, your power doesn't lie within making sure your bills are paid, making sure your home is good. Your power lies in the fact that you can have confidence that you can make the best scenarios in your life or the worst scenarios. That's how powerful we are, that we can choose suffering or happiness. That's how powerful we are. You see the rooster in the back? You see the rooster? What is that? Let me stop. Yeah, I fucking love animals, you guys. But you guys, that's all I wanted to share with you. Just the uplifting words, just to remind you that you have more power than you think. It's just a matter of, are you willing to love yourself enough to use the power towards limitation and take it from limitations and start using it to create solutions and see solutions, and allow yourself to be optimistic about that the unknown holds the solutions that you desire. When you start to have fun with being curious about life, then you stop worrying and you start getting excited for what the power beyond ourselves hold for us, beyond our own limitations and our own egoism and our own way of thinking of how we're going to receive. Trust me, when you start to leaning into trusting in something bigger than yourself, there's a huge payoff towards it. Hello, sir. Damn. You real close. I never had a rooster get this close, you guys. I love it. You're staring at me pretty weirdly, so, I'm gonna end the video here, because I don't know if he's gonna do something. I'll see. But you guys, I love you guys. I really hope this brought some assistance. I wanted to give you some clarity and understanding that, there's so much love for us. It's just a matter of, do we love ourselves enough to see the love behind the obstacles? Because the obstacles are the way. And I highly suggest reading that book called The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. Such a fantastic fucking book. I've listened to the audio multiple times, and the book is just great. So I highly suggest that book if you're going through a state of obstacles through any area of your life. But other than that, you guys, just know the obstacle is the way, because that's how you find your strength and that's how you remember your power. But other than that, you guys, I love you so much, and just know everything is a part of the divine plan. But till then, if you need any assistance on your journey, on your healing, or even when you're feeling stuck or need someone to talk to, all my business inquiries are down in the description box below if you need any assistance. But other than that, you guys, I love you so much. I'll see you in the next one, and only love. Namaste.